back to my home. But now, I changed my mind. I'm not going anywhere again. I'm not going. I can't leave my car wash for anybody. Who's gonna manage it? Because these people, they can't do anything in my car wash. I didn't sell my machine, so what am I gonna leave it to? So I'm not going anywhere. Because it's quiet before. Now everything is turning to be okay. So my name is I'm AK Paris man. No tourism. It's my nickname. So I'm not going anywhere because of my business. It's a genuine business. I'm doing car wash. So who's gonna wash the car the way I'm washing it? Who's gonna attend to my customers if I leave my car wash to go? So I'm here letting all my followers that I'm not going anywhere. I'm with you people. South Africa is my motherland. This is Africa. It's not Europe. So what I'm seeing in Africa, my motherland, I cannot see it in Europe. Yes. So I'm using this opportunity to say I'm not going anywhere. Because of the image of my business, I want to protect it. Because as I'm hiding somewhere because of that face, my customers, they are calling me, saying that the South Africa I live in the car wash is fighting with them. It's not entertaining them the way I'm doing. It's not respecting them. Even it's calling them kwere kwere.
Enough is enough. We are calling on every African citizen in Ghana that on the 11th, this flag actually symbolizes Ghana, but then the star name woman will represent Africa as a whole. Any African country who does not see himself as an African have to, pay for the price. We need to let ourselves know that Africa is for Africans and will be built by Africans. For me, I am with a conviction that there is no illegal or legal immigrants in Africa. Africa is our home. We belong to Africa and it will take us to build Africa. If any African feels a better off African than the other, it is not we telling them to go back or boycotting them. It is them boycotting Africa. And for that language we have come to understood. Because it has been for years, since 2008, this whole xenophobic attacks on Africans has consistently been erupting in the minds of young South Africans. Whether it is being sponsored by the government, because some people are with the conviction that these are being sponsored and fueled by the South African government. Because I have seen videos where police officers are actually giving water to these baboons that are walking around attacking other human beings in the name of go back to your country. We are not going to do same. I have met countless of South Africans in various shops in Ghana that I have never attacked. I don't think as civilized and as an African that I see myself, it is sensible for me to attack any other black-skinned person in my country or in my sub-region where I live as an African, because I think that Ghana is better off and safer to accommodate any African. We understand what South Africans, I hate to call them even South Africans now, the people in the South that see themselves as better off human beings than other black race, that enough is enough. We are calling on every African citizen in Ghana that on the 11th, it is time for we to say enough is enough. Right. If you are living in South Africa, this is the time for you to pack your baggages and come home. For me, I believe that the governments have done enough for evacuating, these people from South Africa to come back home. There are still human beings in South Africa who lived and was born in Ghana who would never join that flight to come to Ghana. And the government has done whatever he's supposed to do. I think there are a lot of Ghanaians on the street hawking pure water, selling egg on their street that are hustling, that need support from government. We are not going to continue this. All we are saying is that they should pack their baggages and come back home. Ghana is ready to invite them, and when they come back home and there is a problem, we should address it and make sure our countries are fixed.
That's right.
We are going to address our government and not the South African government. But we are calling on all African youth who see whatever that is going on in the South, that enough is enough, to come out on the 11th and say whatever that is in their hearts, and they want to tell the youth, the baboons who are chasing other African youth outside there, that enough is enough, and whatever that is on their hearts, they should let Africa know. As for African Union, I think you are confirming that you are becoming useless in Africa, and that It is not yet confirmed. I know on the 24th to 27th, there is going to be a meeting in Cairo. I think that meeting should be an emergency meeting to respond this inhumane on African attitude that has consistently been wronging in the minds of South Africans. This should be an awakening call. The African Union must prove that indeed they serve the purpose of its establishment, because enough is getting enough, and we will rise up to tell them if they don't act. Enough is enough.
Imagine a Nigerian man telling me at the airport, my sister, let me help you carry the suitcase. My sister, which country? Which country? I just looked at him and I'm ignoring him because I know these Nigerian men, what they do. So I keep on ignoring him. And then he's like, are you carrying only those bags? There are only 2 small bags that I can see because my suitcases are just 2 and they were small. I'm like, what do you see? And then he's like, my sister, you know I'm a student here in China and I want to send a package to my mom back at home. I have a Kenyan friend there who can pick it for me because you see the airline you are using, they can only they allow up to 3 big bags, and I don't want you to waste your money. You know, it's like you're wasting your money when you're traveling with only 2 small bags. And check it. I look at him and I'm like, excuse me, can you just leave me alone? He's like, no, I don't want to make you feel bad. You look like a Kenyan. I'm like, do I care? Get out of my way. And then he continues talking to me. Let me tell you guys, the kitise in me, hey, at this airport, Bayuni Airport, the kitise in me has come out because me have shouted, scammer, leave me alone. I'm telling you. And the way I'm very beautiful. And then some other men who are not from Nigeria, they were just looking at me and they were clapping for me, telling me, oh, good girl. Now this is just to create awareness. Never ever carry anything for anyone at the airport, okay? And never allow anyone to help you at the airport, because some of these people that you see at the airport who come running at you, their motives are not good. Sinisawasawa.
It was point blank Afrophobia, and you know what is the most disgusting about it all? Go and look at the video where this comment is coming from. Go and educate yourselves and find out what Nigeria has done for our country. Go and read up on the history. Nigeria spent $61 billion, billion with a B, to help liberate our people from 1960 to 1995. In those 35 years, Nigeria spent $61 billion, people. Dollars. We're not talking rands here. We're talking dollars. They also issued us passports when we needed it. You know what? I will just show you. You can go to the archives yourselves. You can do the history yourselves. From 1960 to 1995, Nigeria spent over $61 billion to support the end of apartheid. And this is according to the South African Institute of International Affairs. This is coming from our archives. This is the same Nigeria that set up the Southern Africa Relief Fund. The same Nigeria whose civil servants and public officers made a 2% donation from their monthly salary. And the same Nigerian students that skipped their lunch to make donations. And by June of 1977, in just 6 months, look at that, they were able to contribute $10.5 million. They called it the Mandela tax. And you want to know something? If you read the history, they were so proud to be contributing towards it. That's why kids in schools were skipping their lunch to be able to contribute to this fund. This is the same Nigeria that allowed our South African students, our South African people, to come over and study for free. For free. They welcomed our exiles as well. Thabo Mbeki was able to benefit from Nigeria. This is the same Nigeria that their government issued more than 300 passports for our South African citizens. The same Nigeria that lobbied for the creation of the United Nations Special Committee Against Apartheid. If you don't believe me, go through the archives. Go and do your fact check. Because the history is there. The research is there. It's even coming from our own people. It's all there. I stitched this in my last video. Oh, and this thing of Nigerians are bringing in the drugs to our country. Please show me. We recently had a massive drug bust, a 2 billion rand drug bust, and show me the Nigerian. Let's play Spot the Nigerian. Please show me where there is a Nigerian in sight, because y'all are very quick to talk about how, oh, they're bringing in the drugs to a country. Where? Because this thing of drug smuggling, this thing of child trafficking, it is not something specific to Nigerians. Not even close. Because in this picture, it's 2 South Africans, one of which is a descendant of, we won't go there, and 2 Mexicans, and there was a 5th suspect that recently came out. There is not a Nigerian in sight. We have just played Spot the Nigerian. Do you see a Nigerian in this? No. Unspeakable. The hate for the descendants of our liberators. But y'all are comfortable with the descendants of colonizers. Which we should be, right? We've gotten to a place where it's like, okay, this is the reality. We're going to make it work now. Because we as people of color are the bigger person and we will choose peace. Or at least I was under that impression in the beginning. But then I've also come to realize that no, it actually had nothing to do with that. It had to do with force. This is what the government chose for us, and therefore we will follow through, and maybe that's what is necessary. Because some of y'all can't think for yourselves. You just need to be led by a shepherd, or led because you are sheep in your hatred. You have gone and destroyed this woman's life and her family, and you are so happy about it. You are so proud of yourselves for it, and it shows. Y'all are disgusting. You know what? You are so welcome to cancel me over this. I don't want to be followed by sheep. By cancel culturalists, whatever the fuck you want to call yourselves. Please cancel me. Go for it. I don't give a fuck. And I've just highlighted how a Nigerian government issued passports to our people. Chidima's mother didn't have to go to these lengths if she was just issued a passport and assisted. Because clearly she needed assistance if she had left her country. Personally, the way this feels for me, Nigeria should come and claim their $61 billion back. You ungrateful South Africans, let Nigeria come, take their $61 billion back and go build their country so that their people don't feel they need to leave. Yeah, let's do that.